Oh, did I time it right? Yeah, I'm back. I am back. Still waiting on a couple more players to show up right here. But man, I'll tell you what. Without Alpha backing me up on the mic, bannering back and forth, I just got to talk the whole time. Which means I need some water in my handy dandy. I don't know if you can see it. My handy dandy Return to Castle Wolfenstein mug. That's right. Not only do I have the Wolfenstein t-shirt, it's not on right now. Got my airplane t-shirt. Smoke on! Red Bull Air Races for the win! I've also got my Wolfenstein Cup. Looks like we've actually got one player. We're just waiting on one more player to ready up. Let's jump back into the game view and check it out. Do we have full teams? Yes, we do. I think it's time. I think it's time to introduce these teams. And you know what? We're going to do it the proper way. Right here. Team Crossbreed representing the Axis forces right here tonight in week 4 of the 2CON1CUP series. Check it out. We've got Luna, Tragic, Virus 47, Bassman, Wrecker, and of course, Knifey. Bringing it up on the Allied team. What would Parcher do? Represented by Elegy, Smoke, Crucifix, Foreigner Sage, and of course, Nail. There it is. The teams are completely ready. Sound the sirens. The game is afoot. We're going to take a look at Smoke over here. Look at this. As I said, you've got these guys standing, holding all these sort of angles. 3 members of the Allied defense rushing forward. There go those airstrikes already over the top. The flag goes down very easy. Airstrikes don't do anything. Those 3 members of Team Crossbreed, Tragic, Wrecker, Knife, they're going to kill themselves, tap out so they can respawn back a little bit farther. Dynamite's planted at the main gate area. Nothing much going on here, just little upper base defense. Let's see how the Axis offense is setting up. Knifey's going to open up the door. He's the first out. Looks like he's calling some support fire out in the distance. Peeks around the corner. And look at that. Look at all those crossfires. I mean, this is just such an absolutely dangerous situation right here. Wow, long-range Panzer. That was Nail on frickin' real. Let's find out real quick who Nail is. Which bind is that going to be? That's going to be number 10. Okay, so we can get a lock on Nail anytime, every time. Very easy. Looks like his Panzer is almost fully charged up over here. We're just going to keep this stuff lined up. Nail peeking around the corner. Some Allied lieutenants calling massive airstrikes off in the distance. Artillery support all over the place. Looks like Crucifix, for what would Parcher do, is going to be playing sniper rifle as well. So you got 2 soldiers kind of rocking up the lineup. How does it look? Yeah, 2 soldiers right here with 2 medics and 1 lieutenant on defense. All right, here's Nail. Here's Nail standing around the corner, unloads, triple kill with the Panzer Faust. Did you see that? The GOAT loves it. That is how it's done right there. Looks like Tragic is the only guy left alive right there in that push. 10 seconds. He's going to tap out any moment right now. RDUP22 now following. Hey, thank you so much. The follow is free. I really appreciate it. That's absolutely awesome right there. Wait, how do you heck do you get all the servers back? Guys in chat, please help this guy out. There's so many awesome things going on in Return to Castle Wolfenstein these days. And we don't want anybody to miss out on that one frickin' bit. Unloads all over the other team. That's right. It's dirty. You remember these names from 15 years ago. Slow Pain. Yeah, man. It's absolutely awesome. Wolfenstein is back. It's alive. And these players have been playing this game nonstop since like 2002. The skill is real. This is Virus. He's going to be working Panzer Faust. The star of Team Crossbreed. Also part of the MG42 crew and a tournament admin in the 2CON1CUP series, which is live and underway in week 4 right now. Peeks around the corner. This is good. This is, yeah, that's it. 2 kills right there. He's going to walk forward. I don't think both of them were gibbed out, though. That is part of the problem. Alpha, my friend, my co-caster, you're back. How are you doing?
good. Sorry, unexpected phone call. Back to the action.
That's absolutely fine. I'll let you get situated and just jump in whenever you kind of figure out what's going on in the game. Looks like Team Crossbreed not exactly floundering here. They've had some really solid pushes across the tarmac, but Nail's Panzer keeping them locked down. Here's Baseman. Like I called earlier with that long-range sniping, Nail still soldier, taking a different position. He's very wise as the Panzer. I mean, he's not going to sit in the same position every single time. He switches it up. You fire that Panzer, and then everybody's going to start peeking you. Here he is, unloads again. 2, 3-man kill. Crossbreed getting shut down all by Nail. Ouch. Is Crossbreed in trouble? Is what would Parcher do going to full hold them? Alpha, expert analysis.
I literally just hopped in, but from what I'm seeing, it looks like WWPD is having a pretty solid defense. Nail's patience there really saved them that push.
Nail's kind of the star player at this point. Ends his game. Let's pull up the match accuracies over here. Rocking the Panzerfaust. Looks like he's got 10 hits. 250% accuracy so far. As far as Panzers go, a Nail is clearly large and in charge. Unloads he actually misses that one. Crucifix with the defensive sniper, not nearly as effective this time around. Crossbreed might actually have a little chance here. Nail got shut down by a grenade. Team's gonna tap out though. No, they're not. Alpha, here comes Tragic. And Virus. Alpha, what do you see?
They're trying to take over that garage. Looks like they're playing a pretty passive D. Bassman sniping, keeping them inside.
Bassman's doing a great job pacifying the team. He's got 5 kills so far. But the sniping game, I mean, it's just like the AWP in Counter-Strike. It's not necessarily about the kills. It's about locking down an angle. You know, if you got a good AWP on long A, guess what? You can't go long A, right?
We got a pretty good push from Crossbreed, though. We got 3 at spawn ladder. 4 at spawn ladder, actually. I don't know if Crossbreed knows they're there.
It's dangerous. Well, they were spotted. Engineer's going to be Tragic. Oh, no! Speaking of Tragic! Nail. Double Panzer kill. Tragic's still alive. He's going to go it alone before he taps out. No. Yep. Shut down actually by Nail. Long range pistol whip.
Yeah, say goodbye to that push. It's like we got a 5-man tarmac incoming.
Slow Pain 73 now following. Thank you so much, guys. The follows are super appreciated. It really does help. Really does help with the whole Twitch thing.
Nail again, laying down the hurt.
I missed that one, but yeah. Oh my god.
4 kills for Nail there on that push.
I caught the grenade.
Goodbye.
I caught the pistol. Nail. He's back.
And those 2 guys were out full too, as well, that were at spawn.
I'm just gonna keep a lock on Nail for now. 2:45 on the clock. I think we're looking at a full hold over here. What would Parcher do? The underdogs.
4-man garage push incoming.
Yeah, Nail's not
taking garage. Oh. They take that back.
Nice. Well, look at Knifey, though.
Yeah, they have control of garage now. Garage is now access controlled.
Locked on the Knifey. He's going to back up. Opens up the garage. This is critical right here.
Smart play. Smart play.
Now, here come the teammates flowing in. Probably going to close it.
Yeah, this is bad news for Team WWPD. That's a 5-man spawn up.
Nail again with a massive Panzerfaust. Question is, where's the engineer? It's going to be Tragic. I don't have a lock on him. There he is. Alpha, that's unfortunate. I mean, Tragic's nowhere to be found in the garage. He's actually going down lower tunnels. What happened? I didn't even see why that push failed.
A little bit too conservative on the engineer. Sent him lower instead of on the tarmac with his meds. He could have been up a tower by now.
Well, here he comes. Axis forces have full control of the tower. Alpha. Tragic's going to go up top. 125 on the clock. Not going to be a great time, but we will see a time unless a miracle happens for what would Parcher do here. There it is. Dynamite planted.
Yeah, unfortunately their spawn isn't for a little bit, and they have no NG, so this is pretty much garbage time.
18 seconds until the next spawn. Nail's kind of all alone, shooting some rogue panzers. He's dead. It takes 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's spawn incoming, and there's no way they can mathematically defuse this in time.
Yeah, Knifey knows the spawn timer. Lieutenant's going to call some airstrikes right here.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
connect.
over.
There it is. Nine minutes and 14 seconds set on the clock right there by Team Crossbreed. Pull up the scores. Alpha? Fairly even on the kills. Gibbs, not so much so. What's the score sheet tell you?
Well, the kill, I mean, pretty even on the kills, but the damage is what the difference is. The defense doing over 2,000 more damage. Gibbs making a big difference as well. Almost 3 times as many Gibbs. But that's to be expected when you're on defense versus offense on this map. I think Crossbreed needs to be a little bit more authoritative with their pushes. Played a little bit conservative with that NG, especially about 8 minutes into the round. Take a few more risks at that point.
Well, we're waiting right now on the teams to ready up as we go into the second half of round number 1. The time has been set 9 minutes and 14 seconds by Team Crossbreed. Not stellar whatsoever, but Alpha, I mean, this is Assault. It's one of these maps, like I said in the pregame show. It's kind of a wild card because it isn't played very often. People don't have solid practice tactics on it like they do on things like Frostbite Village, Beach. And it takes people out of their comfort zone. I mean, you have to rush across this wide open tarmac. There's lots of spots for crossfires to be set up by the defending team. What's an Axis to do?
That's why long-range shooters and aimers pretty much shine on this map, and as well as your snipers. But most importantly, the teamwork, taking tarmac, and being on the same page with your pushes is the most important, in my opinion. And it looked like Crossbreed was a little split up there at the beginning, but they started to come together after about the 6-minute mark. So push as a team, get those med trains going, and you'll put enough pressure on that 40-second spawn clock, and you'll take over tarmac.
Yeah, 40 seconds is an absolutely huge spawn clock when you think about it, particularly on a dynamite map. You got to plant the dynamite. It takes 30 seconds for the dynamite to explode. So as long as you get the plant, you know, if the timing's right, it's almost a guaranteed win right there. No engineers are going to come and defuse that thing. But it happens.
It does. I mean, I've seen a few defuses. 1 second. They're calling my name in server.
Yeah, I see. It looks like we have actually got some issues with the server itself. The config is not official tournament spec, and that's important. You know, every little thing counts. That's the reason why we have all these rules set up in the server. The question is, which team is calling this issue out? I wouldn't be surprised if it's Crossbreed, just because they are down right now. And I wouldn't want to play if it's not exactly the way that I practiced it. Smoke over here saying, why CVR list allow 43? Official page config is 76 to 125. Crucifix.
So apparently the other team is having issues as well. I may have to go put the old admin hammer down on somebody.
The ban hammer. You know, that's why.
Not the ban hammer.
That's why I like the way that you guys have been running this tournament, though. It's been kind of a no BS. You know, the rules state this, and if you don't follow the rules, you're getting your little warning, and then that's it. We've had issues in the past with tournaments and tournament administration where, you know, the rules are the rules, but they're not enforced until all of a sudden they are. And, you know, those situations have always been a sore spot, especially with the whole issue that Team Raw had under previous tournament administration. It's important to be consistent with the rule making and enforcement. So here we are. We're kind of in a timeout situation. Garbage time, as it were. It's a recoil issue.
Yeah, how the Quake engine works, at certain FPS values, there are magical numbers in the engine that make you jump higher or farther, for example. 43, 76, 125, 333. There's a few others. However, at lower FPS values, such as 43,
Right.
you have less recoil on the sniper rifle, significantly less. And
Interesting. So you can limit.
apparently, yeah, you can limit your recoil as a sniper rifle if you force your FPS to 43.
And that's not allowed by the tournament rules right now, right?
Currently, we have 76 to 125.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second, hold on.
All right. Might be a longer delay than expected as we're waiting on this whole tournament server administration thing to get straightened out. In the meantime, let me poke up and see what's going on in chat. We've only finished the first half of the first round right now, already running into a couple of issues with the server configuration. Alpha's with me right here, taking care of the server and tournament admin side of it. So we'll have this ironed out very, very soon and continue on with the game. Take a quick look at the scoreboard here. It is 9 minutes and 14 seconds set on the clock so far by Team Crossbreed. It's less than stellar time, even on a map like Assault, setting What Would Parcher Do? WWPD up for a likely first point, which is something they absolutely need. I mean, WWPD, I don't think they've had a single win so far this tournament, and if they can beat somebody like Crossbreed, then that's going to be a huge success for them. And Nail, I mean, Nail is just dominating. As long as he stays on fire with that Panzerfaust, he's going to be rivaling epic Panzers like Junkie before long. Junkie and Islam, and then the masters of old, the masters of yesterday. Over there in chat, I'm looking up at you, Eli Manning Giants New. I'm guessing that's for Giants New York. Hello. Thanks so much for tuning in, Fo20. Yeah, GG. I hear you. I hear you. Junkie also joining in the server. Who else do we have in here? Fo20, Birds Rampage. Rampage, I know you guys are going to be playing later on today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to cover that Birds game after this, but we'll just kind of play it by ear and see what the timing is. Kind of see how I'm feeling after that. See how Alpha's feeling too, because I don't really want to solo it and I don't want to hold him up either. You heard the man. TK Pow. Nice. Not only great players in action, the drama's worth the money. That's right. Fund the Cup. The link is up there in chat. Jeff Lotta's been linking you left and right. All the money you donate there in PayPal is going directly to the prize pool. Sound the siren. Match is underway. I'm watching Tragic right here. He was playing Engineer on offense for Team Crossbreed. On defense, he's going to go up. Nice 3-man, 4-man push over here. Seriously contesting the axis control of the forward flag. They've got it, though. 2-3 guys are going to go down. That's going to be, Smokey, LG, and Foreigner. Shut down by the initial support fire. Nice. I didn't see who it was, but somebody grabs that forward spawn flag. Alpha, is that going to mess with the spawn timer?
Hold on, I'm fixing this server.
He's still fixing this server.
I'll be back with you in a minute.
All right, just let me know in chat. Let's see the action. Oh, golly, I'm so sorry. I jumped out. Here's Virus. Got a lock on this guy. I'm doing this expert camming stuff, and yet I'm staring. I've got you staring at my face. You don't want to see me. You don't want to see the goats in action. Virus standing by. Crossbreed. Holding the corner. I'm just going to stay with this guy. Oh, here comes the Axis. That patience drops down low. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but... Oh, you know what? He messed with their spawn time. That's exactly what happened. He waited. Maybe you got some bad information. Here's Sage for what would Parcher do. Planting the dynamite down here, opening up the lower tunnels. Oh, smoke. What would Parcher do? Running over. It's going to get shut down by the near the flag. No flag grab. Forza Axis forcing WWPD to go all the way back. Spawn at the beginning. Virus in position. You saw that from, I think it was Nail's perspective. Nail being one of the few survivors. Triple man kill. Painful. Crossbreed played a very aggressive game over here. Nail's going to get a one-man panzer kill, jump down, try to grab the flag. Not going to happen, though. Knifey standing in the corner, setting up a crossfire with Bassman and Tragic. This is the situation that you don't want to see. You've got the allies. They've taken control of the forward spawn flag over here, and they've got so many little crossfires. The Axis forces really can only do one thing, and that is stream in through this and then come in over the tower. And it's a very predictable, it's a very easy angle to hold. And here you see, finally one guy's going to come in, grab the flag. How'd the spawn timer look? That might have been right on time with the spawn timer. That's good. We're going to watch Sage drop down low. Engineer for WWPD is going to be LG. I'm pretty sure he just followed directly behind him. No? Yeah, there's LG. Going the lower route. How's the defense set up? Mostly roof defense. We're going to look at Wrecker. Dropping down low, playing conservative. Peeks around the corner, has no idea what pain is coming up those stairs. Now he does. He's looking around the corner, holding the angle. He spotted somebody. Grenade in hand. Drops the prediction grades. Grenade. Not going to connect over there. Takes down LG. Wasn't even shooting at him, though. Check that out. Somebody jumped over in the box room. Wrecker up top, dropping the medic packs. Run for your life, Wrecker! Run for your life! He's gonna drop down, sees this guy's already tapped out. And clearly, Allied forces still in control of the garage. Critical play, critical victory right there for Team Crossbreed defense. What would Parcher do? Largely stuck back at the Axis forward flag. Calling airstrikes. Get a lock on Nail. The expert Panzer. Of course, on offense, the Panzer is not nearly as effective. There you saw it out of the corner of Nail's eye. Virus up top. Panzer v Panzer shuts Nail down. Not nearly as effective as Nail had been, though. There's still multiple members of the Axis forces moving forward. They're going to tap out, though, as the reinforcement timer. I have no idea what that noise was, but as the reinforcement timer clicks away. And Nail now setting up possibly for a spawn kill. Keep a lock on the expert Panzer from WWPD. Multiple crossfire bullets coming in from every single direction. And Crossbreed's going to come unmolested off of their spawn, setting up. What would Parcher do? Axis forces. Sage in control of the garage along with Crucifix. This could be really, really good for WWPD. I've got Luna sitting up top. The airstrike being called out up top. That tells Allied forces that clearly we can't go in the garage. Somebody is hanging out down there. Nail. Now sniping. Not going to work. Nail's having a really hard time here. The door is open. WWPD ready to unleash the Kraken. Who's the engineer going to be? Is going to be LG. Crucifix holding out the crossfire. Where is LG? We need to get LG. Here he is. Hanging out in garage, waiting for the go-ahead to jump up top. Defensive situation. We got two allies. Crossbreed, Knifey and Tragic. Also Luna and Wrecker. 4 of them set up on the top. It's going to look just like a village cemetery push right here. Where'd LG go? Apparently he's out full. Crossbreed. Jumping back down, taking control. Nice work, Wrecker. Shutting down Crucifix. Garage control now back in the hands of Team Crossbreed. 2:55 on the clock. These guys are now in a good position to hold the remaining time and get a point. The odds were not in Crossbreed's favor, but now the momentum seems to be shifting, and we might just see a point on the board right here, right now. I do have war room information. It's Nails team. What would Barcher do? I'm going to slide in, crack the code. Let's take a listen.
I don't either.
Oh, it's none of those. That's the fault, so.
This is
Take the
WWPD offense. War room.
There's a man on top of garage stairs.
That's the voice of Nail.
You kill me, Mark.
Get a lock on him. Call in positions.
Airstrike on garage steps.
Let's go steps.
Nail's been playing this game
There's a LT.
it's
No,
already
there's
since
more
it came
on.
out. I remember casting him back
Got
at
one.
QuakeCon 2002.
They're shooting me. You guys need to get an airstrike or something out there.
He's shown his
We
experience.
should go out the
with this
garage.
cause.
Push,
I have an
push.
idea.
Oh, great.
There's the
No,
call.
wait, great.
Push. 3-man push out top.
Get up top, get up top, get up top, get up top, get up top.
Corners up.
Everybody.
Nail makes the call.
I got flag.
Wow.
Push.
There's Sage. Oh, man, not looking good. Sage gets a kill over here. Axis forces reclaiming the gate area. That's going to be very, very, very bad if
Oh my
this
God,
doesn't
come
work
on.
out.
Fuck. That's clear top.
Fuck, they just spawned.
You saw top was
This
cleared.
is what happens when we
There's
get so
spawn.
unorganized. I can't even keep track of spawn times.
Sounds like rookie mistakes going on right there. One of the most critical elements
Let's
of
just
Return to Castle
call this
Wolfenstein.
round quits and do it again.
As we go out of War Room, sounds like what would Parcher do? Basically screwed at this point. Only 1 minute left to go. We'll sound the 1 minute warning right here. Right now as we move into garbage time. They're doing a good job. They're making solid calls. They're shooting right. They're positioning right. But you heard Nail himself admitting they're getting confused and they're messing up things like spawn times. A game like this, you know, when you kill a player, you take them out full. They're not out for the count for the rest of the game. This ain't Counter-Strike. They do come back, but they only come out. They only come back at a very specific time. You got to keep track of that time. You need to know exactly when the enemy team is respawning, coming back to life, so that you can be ready for it. You position yourself for success, and that did not happen. Critical errors made on the part of Team What Would Parcher Do. The time clicks away, and you're going to see a point going straight over to Team Crossbreed. Unexpected right here in round 1 on Assault. Alpha, are you back?
Semi.
Semi.
Dealing with other issues in the other match, plus the server, plus yeah. You've been doing a good job. I'll be back for this next round.
All right. Sounds thrilling. The joys of tournament administration. One of the reasons why, in all my years of esports and gaming, I really never got involved with it. I've seen guys, great guys, get involved, and it's so much effort, so much work dealing with this stuff. But it's very important, and we do appreciate it. Let's take a look at the score sheet. 70 kills right there total for Team What Would Parcher Do. 87 kills. Crossbreed eking ahead just a little bit. Maybe gaining a little bit more momentum as we move forward at the end of round number 1. Damage givens 7.5 versus about 15.6. The Gibbs are identical. That's actually a very critical metric in these games. You know, you gotta. It's not just enough to kill somebody. You can kill them. They can still come back to life. If a medic is nearby. Something happened. I just got kicked from the server.
Yeah, I had to fix the server CFG, so they had to restart the server, so it would take the new values.
All right.
Serious business.
Serious business. All right, rejoining the server right now. It's one of those casts. It's one of those days.
Yep. Story of my life.
All right. Well, as we reconnect to the server, I'm going to play a sounder, get everything under control, and we'll be right back after this awful racket.
This is very bad.
On your feet, soldier. The Team Sportscast Network brings you RTCW.
Oh, I wish Otto would stop that awful racket.
Don't you, though? Don't you wish you would stop playing that awful racket? All right, here we are Waiting on the teams to start flowing back into the server. I'm back in the server. Score is currently 1-0. Team Crossbreed, the favored team to win tonight, is in the lead right now at the end of round 1 on Assault. The second map's going to be UFO. It's coming up right after this. And, of course, we have the overtime map of Beach right here. Week 4 of the 2 Continents 1 Cup series. It's a crowdfunded cup right here. We've got the donation link in chat. I'm going to go ahead and link you guys one more time myself. All the money you donate to the cup goes directly to the prize pool for the team supporting this awesome game. Even today, what, 14, 15 years after Return to Castle Wolfenstein first came out, we're still playing this game. We're still celebrating this game and having a great time doing it live. Big thank you to all of you tuned in tonight. I know it's super, super late for the core audience in Europe, and I know it's even late for a lot of you guys in North America, so it's absolutely awesome to have you here. I see some of you Europeans like Junkie hanging out. That's absolutely awesome. I appreciate it, guys. And of course, if you like what you're seeing, you like the Return to Castle Wolfenstein, you like the sportscast and the shoutcasting and other games that I do, please give me a follow. It's free. It's easy. It helps. It really honestly does. And I appreciate it so very much. It feeds the goat, and that is the most important thing right here tonight. Let's jump back in the server and see if the teams are ready to rock. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members of What Would Parcher Do. We're waiting on another. And a full roster for Team Crossbreed. Is the server under control, Alpha?
Yeah. I don't know where their 5th is. Or 6th, rather.
All right. Just missing 1 member. Here he comes. Foreigner for Team What Would Parcher Do, just rejoining the server, and we'll be underway in round number 2. Great time for Oceanians. What's that? Is that a food I'm not aware of? Maybe it's
What about
I don't know. I'm looking at
shenanigans?
Oh, maybe that's what he's meaning? I don't know. Serenus in chat. Great time for Oceanians? Oceanians? Shenanigans? Wackiness? I don't know. I don't understand. Aussies and Kiwis. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's referring to the portion of the globe that's
Okay.
Indonesia, Australia.
Oh, Oceanians. Like the
Yeah,
continents.
Oceanians.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The continent, I get it.
That's not a continent. Australia's a
Australia's the continent, yeah.
continent. Oceania's not a continent.
That
Moving
part
on.
of the world. Yeah, of course, the airline pilot doesn't know geography. I fly in the U.S. and the Caribbean. Give me a break. All right, waiting on 2 players. 1 player to ready up. There you go. Teams have readied up. Sound the siren. Round 2 is underway. In 15 seconds. That was weird. Did somebody suddenly unready? Had to be.
No, they're ready. 8 seconds, 6 seconds.
I was ready to rock and roll. I thought we were underway, but here we go. 2, 1, and 0. Round 2 underway right here, right now. It's a fresh round. Team Crossbreeds on defense. What would Parcher do on offense? I'm going to get a lock on. Oh, my numbers are all messed up. I don't even know where Nail or any of the Panzers are. That ain't good. Look at that.
Nail
tragic.
is 8.
Thank you. Here's Nail. Sniping sensation for What Would Parcher Do. Axis team. Why is he here?
So we have 6-man allied gate push right now. Pretty aggressive.
Solid support fire. Flag's still going to be in control of What Would Parcher Do. Axis forces though. Look at Knifey.
It's like we're going to have a 2-man aggressive defense and 4-shelf defense for WWPD. And so we've got an 02:32 spawn time for Axis.
Nail's doing some work. He's got 2 kills over there and just putting down the suppressing fire with the sniper rifle. Up top.
It's like, actually they're running 2 snipers. Crucifix is also sniping.
Wow. Is that a really effective strategy on this map when you're playing offense?
I suppose it depends on who you're playing. I wouldn't do it personally, but it just depends on your player's strengths and weaknesses, I suppose.
Seems to be working.
Yes, but the problem is you can snipe them as long as you want. Can you give them?
Right.
Looks like allies are playing super aggressive here. They're going to get that flag. It's 0232, and I think they know that. So they're going to spawn back. And this is not going to be good. However, looks like WWPD has some players lower, so Scoozy could be real.
Look at that foreigner. Real sneaky. Oh no, the Panzer though, Bruja. Panzer is real. The engineer's dead, leaving the foreigner all alone in the garage. 2v1 situation, almost unwinnable, and indeed he's going to go down right there, like the French whore that he is. Good night. Too much.
Looks like Axis with respawn flag 32, and they're going to say screw that and just close the gate. I don't know if that's a good idea here.
Watching Bruja.
Oh, nail right in the face to Knifey.
Wow. That was a snipe, wasn't it?
No, that was a Panzer snipe.
A Panzer snipe. The long-range Panzer snipe. Bruja, speaking of Panzers, is going to be rocking the Panzerfaust right now for Team Crossbreed. He was set up kind of peeking the gate, but he's going to fall back into garage. Oh, nice. Unloads, gets 1 kill. That's Sage. He's going to get shut down himself. Axis forces, WWPD in control of the garage. Didn't even realize this was going on. They're sneaking up top. They're not in control, but they're taking control. There's smoke going to ladder. Foreigners up. And Elegy hanging out, waiting on the call. Let's crack the code. Listen to the war room on the offense.
He's almost dead.
Nail clearly the strat caller. 6:15 on the clock. Plenty of time.
I'm in here with you. Okay. Where are you guys right now?
I'm in the
warehouse
garage right now.
All right, get up to garage. We have it right now.
I just need ammo.
I'm on my way up
Panzer's
the garage now.
Panzer's out. You guys can group up a little bit.
Oh,
Oh my god, can we stop shooting me, please? That's why you guys don't have any
All right,
ammo.
let's push. Let's push. Win.
I don't have an airstrike
Now?
They're pushing now.
for another like 5 seconds.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
One cover and head.
Airstrike.
There's the push.
Pickups. I'm down. I'm
Elegy's
down.
down.
Behind you. More coming ladder.
The medic train is not real. Elegy's alone. 4v1. Shut down. That was just bad medic training right there. Alpha, what went wrong?
Too many up top defending. They didn't have a sniper to pick them off, and they didn't have any airstrike support to back them off, so they basically just pushed into a meat grinder.
Virus saying something wrong. The comp config might not be loaded. People are getting auto get. That could be a problem. No one refed. No one loaded comp settings. That's a failure on both teams right there. .442 on the clock right now. Clearly, what would Partridge do? Axis forces having no problem taking garage control right here. It's an absolutely critical positional take for the team, but they're having a heck of a time getting up on top and taking any kind of position right there. I mean, that's what you do. You take the garage, which gives you a nice little foothold to do a upper take, and then you can send your engineer right up top to plant the dynamite, and it's just not working. Crossbreed kind of putting all their eggs in one basket up top whenever the garage goes down.
It sure doesn't hurt that Crossbreed is also sending aggressive flag runners to make them spawn back. It's nearly a minute run to the comm tower from the back axis spawn.
You know, I think they had their perfect opportunity if they would have pushed, but they didn't. And now, fresh off the Allied spawn, you're going to see damn near the
Here
full
comes the
team.
push, though.
Oh, support fire, though. That's nice. Shutting down a couple of people. Here's the massive firefight. What would Parcher do? All shut down except for Sage. 4 seconds till the respawn timer. He's going to take some pot shots. Probably tap out. No. Holds position. He's going to take a hiding spot and hold his ground right here in garage while the rest of the team respawns.
Nail with a TK one-man vape. Seems pretty aggressive. Like it. Risky move. We'll see if it pays off for him.
As Bruja defensive Panzer standing up top of the stairs. Trying to get a prediction shot. Not really going to work for him. 2:55 on the clock. Looking like a full hold. Crossbreed. Really shifting the momentum. Nice Panzer kill right there. Nail the sniping sensation. Hanging back.
It looks like he's in the tower at flag, and Bassman's going to be running the flag. Oh, he's going to run into some resistance here, though.
You know, right now we're looking at one of my least favorite things about Return to Castle Wolfenstein. That sniper crosshair.
It's pretty ugly.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie.
I mean, how does one hit anything? Seriously. The almighty crosshair.
Uh-oh. Looks like we've got a couple out up top for Crossbreed. Could be an opportunity here if Nail keeps him behind towers.
They're stuck. We got Nail sniping away. Actually, I think he might be out of ammo.
This time, yeah. I think he's actually dropping the pans and picking up the sniper rifle. Pretty neat tactic. Completely legal.
Oh man, Nail's gonna get obliterated by some support fire. That was Crucifix. No. Yeah, Crucifix. Team killing.
Yeah, I think that was payback for the TK.
You think it was intentional? Nice Panzer right there. Bruja unloads.
Later.
Sage, I think, is the only guy left alive right there. That could have been a solid push, Alpha. I think they had it, but Bruja was ready.
Yeah, they don't spawn for another 10 seconds. That's pretty much game. They're not going to be able to get an engineer back up there and plant in time. Yeah,
keep in mind it's a 30-second dynamite plant, or dynamite timer, which gives them 30 seconds now.
Yeah,
to get up there.
So, less teleporting is now with the, Bruja just laying down the hurt.
That Quake 3 teleporter.
And Nail went ahead and TK'd Crucifix back, just for good measure.
Yeah, you know, I think at this point they know that they're not getting this point right here, or this time.
Well, they could still make it a 0-0 round if they full hold back.
That's true.
So all is not lost.
That's true.
And now is officially garbage time.
At this point, sound the 30-second warning. And at this point, it's absolutely critical that what would Parcher do? Full hold Team Crossbreed. Last time they couldn't do it. It took 9 minutes and 14 seconds, but Team Crossbreed was able to set a time. All they have to do is that. They could even do a little worse than that. And Crossbreed gets another point, which would make the score 2-0, making the third round match point. Something WWPD absolutely does not want. The Allies win! Pull up the scores. Alpha? I see a slight change in Gibbs. Crossbreed pulling out slightly ahead. Is this indicative of the rest of the game?
We'll see. I mean, 9:14 is basically a full hold. I mean, you've only got to increase your hold another, 26 seconds. And you're got a full hold there. So I wouldn't count it out that this could be a 0-0 round. Just make some adjustments and play aggressive and then maybe a little bit conservative as time moves on.
These full holds are a relatively common thing that happen on a map like Assault for the before said reasons. Wide open spaces, a lot of ground that needs to be covered. As we roll into the second half of round number 2, WWPD needs to do the full hold dance right here, right now. Very hard thing to do on most maps, not so much here. Waiting on the players to ready up right now. They don't need a team swap, do they? No.
No, yeah, brain fart.
The brain fart. It's that server reset, I think, is what got you.
Yep, so much drama in the LBC.
Big thanks. I see we got a few new people, or a few people I hadn't seen before. Sonic Reducker 2 Light showing up in our chat room over there. Thanks so much for dropping by, watching. This is Return to Castle Wolfenstein. It's going into second half of round 2 in the 2CON1CUP series. We're in week number 4. We got 11 weeks in the regular season before we kick off the playoffs. Lots of action. North American teams, European teams, expert players all around. I am Sabo, of course. On the mic with me is Alpha Tournament Admin and former CS Pro extraordinaire, leader of FHRITP. You've got a lot of feathers in your cap, Alpha.
I was a Boy Scout at one point. I remember those days. No, I really wasn't a Boy Scout. But, yep, been gaming for a while. Getting too old for this shit.
And getting too old for the heat.
Got arthritis in my mouse wrist. Can no longer flick shot.
It was your mouse. Is that what the problem was? Not what I heard.
I don't know. Oh. Touche.
Touche. All right. Match is underway. Sound the siren a little bit late. And I'm watching Nail for What Would Parcher Do. Allied team defense. He's just hiding around the corner. I don't think we're going to see anything with this guy over here. Check out Luna. Axis forces stuck behind. Nobody's opening up the gate quite yet. They're going to tap out and get some respawns. Airstrikes being called over here. Looks like a relatively passive Allied defense here. A couple guys hanging back.
I agree.
They're not doing this mad dash
That's
for the flag. A couple airstrikes coming in.
It's like Crossbreed is just pushing tarmac now, but only a couple.
Nail. Man of patience.
So we're gonna have a 41-11 spawn time on Axis.
Look at Nail. He just saw one Axis soldier. He let him go. Sneaks around the corner. I think another one just went by him. He's gonna sneak up. Look at this guy. He's super, super sneaky. Comes up top. Works his way towards the flag. Kills Bassman. Takes the gate area. Beautiful. That's gonna force the Axis forces to try to rotate back. Calls the airstrike. Backs off for cover. That's a brilliant, brilliant play. I watched Nail do that from the very start of the game. That expert patience. Check it out. He's even going to try chucking a grenade over. Prediction grenade. Nope.
Yeah, a lot of American teams don't play an aggressive flag runner and realize the importance of having them spawn back, but it's pretty damaging to any offensive push.
Especially on a map like this. I mean, you got a 40-second reinforcement timer. So every time you grab that flag, it's 40 seconds plus that long run to the flag.
It's actually 30 on Axis and 40 on Allies.
Oh, is it really? Okay, 30 on Axis.
Yeah. So the Axis are spawning at 41 and 11 every spawn now.
It's actually much better for them. Because the map is, I don't know, it just feels a little bit unbalanced with these wide open spaces. Bruja, though, doing a nice job working his way forward. Not working them Panzer this time around. In fact, nobody on the Allied team is rocking the soldier. Bassman is going to be the soldat. For the Axis team, get a lock on him. No Panzer, though.
See, pretty big tarmac push coming here. They're at hatch boxes. You got 4-man hatch boxes, 5-man hatch boxes. 5 men on tarmac right now, trying to push that garage.
Bassman doing a nice job with long-range sniping, suppressing fire.
Some pretty solid revives coming in for Crossbreed, and unfortunately, Team WWPD missing their Panzer shot.
I think the garage is gonna be taken. Here it is. No. WWPD smoke. All alone, gets one through the door. Shuts down the medic. He's gonna get outgunned and outrun. Nice pistol.
Wow, I've got to hand it to
wow.
I'm gonna hand it to Crossbreed though. That was a very good medic push across tarmac.
That was absolutely incredible. It was also an incredible
And
hold by Smoke, but
this round is over. Engineer going up to plant now.
here he is. Wrecker. Tragic, the engineer. Dynamite's down. 30 seconds left on the reinforcement timer. That's it. That's
Yeah, they're not using that one.
I don't think anybody is left alive.
There's-
Sage. That's it. Hanging back, just trying to get some free kills. Just for kicks and giggles to feed the goat.
Padding those stats. Old Sage.
Yeah, Sage. Aim practice. That's all that is at this point. Hoping that WWPD can turn things around in UFO. If anything, that is the most wild card map of them all. That's where they're going to have the most, the biggest chance of turning this thing around. Check out the scores. Objective reach 4 minutes and 37 seconds by Team Crossbreed. Making the score 2-0 now. Crossbreed, favorite team to win tonight. Clearly dominating on assault. 58 kills, 54 kills over here. Total Gibbs, big difference right here. That's the true sign of these teams. 23 out full by Crossbreed, 7 out full by What Would Parcher Do during the course of round number 2. And I think that is absolutely critical over there. If you can't kill them, they can medic train and keep on pushing. And, you know, all that sniping that Nail was doing, good stuff. Good on Nail. But if you can't give them out full, then what are you doing?
Why are they?
Changing the map again?
Should be the right UFO.
I don't know. Crazy. Going into round number 3 here on the 2CON1CUP Series Week 4 match. Crossbreed versus Team What Would Parcher Do. Crossbreed clearly large and in charge, dominating 2-0, setting the clock 9:14, and then improving on their time with a 4 minutes and 37 seconds time on assault. Now we're getting ready for UFO, a map very rarely played by North American teams, rarely played by anybody, to be quite honest. It's not super practiced alpha. What can you tell us about this map?
I personally hate it. I'll tell you that. Essentially, it's a dot cap map. It starts off with a plant at a main gate. You spawn behind a giant mountain for some godforsaken reason. The map's maker decided that was a good idea. And there's an alternate gate and a flag that spawns you somewhat close to the dock room. However, it's a pretty linear map in that there's really only the UFO room and transmitter, and it's a straight line around the UFO room from the dock cap. You can see some pretty good dock runs on this map, and some pretty good offenses, but I don't like the balance personally. You have I think a 32-second Axis spawn and a 22-second Allied spawn, so get ready for chaos.
Makes the math a little hard.
Yeah, especially on the fly, unless you have a spawn timer.
You know, Quake 3 was like that. Initially, like they didn't have. It wasn't the spawn time. It was the weapon and item spawn, which is critical in like Quake 3 1v1 deathmatch. You gotta time all those power ups and show up. Not necessarily because you needed it, but because you wanted to deny your opponent access to these items. You know, the railgun, the big armor, and all that sort of stuff. But the times were weird. They were like 27 seconds, and, you know, odd numbers. So the only thing you'd end up doing, because you can't keep that stuff straight while you're trying to play a first-person shooter game like that, is you'd round it up. If it was 27 seconds, you'd call it 30 seconds. And that would give the other team, the other player, a 2-second buffer where you could maybe, you know, try something and get lucky.
Yeah,
You know.
same goes for this map. I believe most teams will be running a spawn timer that will spam the spawn time for them. But if they're not, there's always that 10-second differential that you can pretty much base it off of. But again, like I said, you're going to see some chaos because this map can... A lot of broken pushes on this map because the push areas are far away from spawn points on the offense. So the areas where you're going to see choke points are reasonably far away from the allied spawn, and that really breaks up a lot of pushes. So look for some individual play and some really individual crazy dock runs.
Another big problem with the fact that you've got such a long run to get into the docks in the first place means if you lose momentum, it's very easy to lose that flag. Well, you heard the man. You heard Warwitch. He said fight. Let's sound the siren. The game is underway. Alpha, take it away.
Pretty standard setup here. You're going to have lots of LT spam at that main gate, preventing the plant.
Double Panzer.
Oh, 1 second.
Double Panzer by Mr. Bruja over there. We're watching Nail, though. He's been the star Panzer for Team What Would Parcher Do. He's standing back, holding his position, watching a couple different angles, you know. Probably spotting for his team. He's been making solid calls. Gets a 1 Panzer kill. Not bad for that sort of distance, that sort of range. I think the first gate. Yeah, Dynamite's already planted at the far gate, the alternate gate. I don't see any fence hoppers. Should be blowing up any minute now. That's
actually the main gate. The main gate's been planted. The alternate gate is not planted yet.
That's strange. We call this the alternate gate. It's by the flag. There it is.
That's actually a misplant. I'm positive that's a misplant.
A little bit in the corner. We'll have to see.
Told you. Positive that was a misplant.
Sage, yeah, Sage is there to back it up. He arms both dynamites just in case. Gonna keep our eyes on this. Detonates doesn't do anything. No.
He's now on the terrorist watch list for planting bombs everywhere.
Add him to that no-fly list. Dynamite's gonna tick away over here.
Like we got a couple allies grouping up make that one ally grouping up at the gate.
Yeah, I see a pretty good fire team going on at main gate. Foreigner's gonna come in by the flag. Sneak around the corner, nice. I think this is a solid diversion tactic going on. Allowing Foreigner to run on in 1 second on the reinforcement timer, though. Very unfortunate. He didn't grab the flag at the right time. But Alpha, he grabbed the flag. That's a victory.
Yeah, that's going to let them spawn closer to the Axis spawn and get some pressure on that dock room. Looks like we got some shenanigans going on underneath dock room windows right now.
Nail doing some nice grenade work. Not connecting, but... Oh, there it is. Nice. Knifey. Shut down. He's also going to peek with Panzer and wait. Unloads.
Scout, though. Bruja's setting up for UFO room pans.
What number is he?
Bruja is player 10.
Thanks. 10 and 8. Bruja hanging out by the UFO room right now. He's got the pistol out. You know what tactic I like? I like taking my whole team. Hey, Mikey Bear Gaming, 222. Thanks so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Watching Return to Castle Wolfenstein right now. Bruja unloads. Only takes Sage down.
Unfortunately for WWPD, they've got a good dock push going here, but Axis just spawned and they're going to come in through that roof window. Yeah, it's going to be no bueno for Crucifix here.
I was watching Tragic. Clearly, he didn't know his teammate was at the window. He just unloaded on the guy. Took that flick shot. Tragic's going to peek into the vent and find a dead allied body there. Somebody already got him for him.
Bruja decided to just kill himself. Risky tactic. See if it pays off for him.
Nail! Double Panzer kill. The patience at the staircase is sick. Objective.
We got a dock grab on player Smoke.
There he is. Oh, Foreigner!
Oh, and Bruja just...
Bruja loads!
Docks. The docks are still down. Oh,
Luna with return. I think that was going to be one of those medic revive trains, and unfortunately the time it took to do that revive cost our allied medic his life documents returned. There's the first grab. 7 minutes, 45 seconds remain on the clock. Plenty of time. Alpha, what would you consider a decent time, an average time on UFO?
Ooh, I'd say maybe 5 to 6 minutes would be pretty standard. But you do see a lot of double full holds on this map, just because of the difficulty for the offense. Alright, looks like allies have regained the flag after the grab there.
Yep, there it
See
is.
if they can set back up.
Take a look. Nail in the tunnel. Unloads, takes out Bassman. It's a 1-for-1 trade, though. Decent on offense, but not necessarily going to be the most helpful thing. We're checking out Elegy. He's going to make his way to the bottom of the UFO. Stay away from under there. Stay away from the Panzerfaust. Brujah unloading with another one-man Panzer kill. Not a lot of big Panzer kills, Alpha.
To be honest, the WWPD hasn't even made it into the major choke points to get panzered yet. They're kind of just pushing one here, one there, one here, one there. Looks like we got a decent UFO room push coming, though. Got 3 people. Goodbye.
Not
just as I was saying that.
Not when Brujah is standing up there in the rafters.
Yeah.
Good job. 1, 2, 3 man.
I spoke a little bit too soon.
He's almost
He's loading up for another. He's loading up for another shot here in the back.
chucks the grenade. He's charged.
Oh,
Taps out.
He decided to kill out here. Isn't a bad tactic for the Panzer to do here. He's gonna hop back down to the UFO room and probably snag these 2 medics again. See what he does.
Take a look at him. Back in the rafters position. He's been playing the same position time and time again. This time they're ready for him.
Called it. He's gonna take out the 2 medics. Pushing the UFO room. WWPD really needs to calm down and the push going here. You got Elegy going solo, main gate to transmitter.
Solo as a lieutenant. Nobody there to back him up. He's on the backside though. If they could just get the documents, he can clear and hold that room easy.
Yeah, one man holding off the team.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
Superman
not.
Elegy. I'm uncertain actually what he's doing right now. He's just kind of. I'm just
Elegy,
gonna pretend I didn't see any of that.
best player NA, right there. You're looking at him, sneaky. He's confusing Alpha.
He's now been around the entire map, and now he's exploring the back room.
And Elegy has not seen a single, a single Axis defender yet.
Just gonna go ahead and call him Christopher Columbus. He's just all over the place, exploring new worlds.
Exploring new worlds.
And he's
So
finally made it
boldly
to the
go
dock
where
room.
no one has gone before. The document room. Elegy in a 1v1 battle over here, gonna get shut down. If only his aim was a little bit better. Spent so much time exploring, he forgot how to fire his gun.
Yeah, let's not spec him again. It's like we got another WWPD push into the UFO room. 3 men here, 3 medics in the UFO room.
And Nail's on the outside of the UFO room. Don't go under the UFO, Nail.
Oh, goodbye.
Bad things happen. Brujah, though.
Brujah's doing some work.
Such a dangerous thing. I mean, you're trying to come in here. You're at the bottom of the UFO room. You've got a million angles to worry about up top. It's like walking into a bomb site on Nuke in CS, right? It's just so hard to move that crosshair up and think about that
That's
sort of stuff.
actually a pretty good comparison.
It works the same way.
And not even to mention that the UFO can crush you and kill you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even the map itself can kill you.
Right, exactly. And it's so tempting to go and use that UFO for cover, but, you know, there you are. And even worse than the nuke analogy, you've got Panzerfausts. I mean, that's serious stuff right there. You drop the Panzer right down. Yeah, Crossbreed 2-0 dash is the score. Crossbreed's in large and in charge. And it looks like they're going to do a full hold against Team WWPD, setting them up for a 3-0.
We got a decent spiral push coming in here to the 2nd floor of UFO room.
Looking at Sage, here he is. Up top. Makes his way.
Uh-oh, it's about to get ugly. And that miniature push has been canceled.
3 minutes on the clock right there.
Looks like we got a waterside 4-man push coming to UFO room right now. They're right below Bruja. And Bruja takes the one man there. I think that's a little premature there. Should have saved that shot.
Nails Panzer just fired, taking one man himself.
So we got 3 men coming up spiral here in UFO room. Could be a decent push here.
2:30 on the clock. They need to take this ground quickly. Axis. Oh my God! Look at that choke
They
point.
just meat grinder.
That's about it. That's about it. You can see the Team Crossbreed doing some medic revives. Foreigner's going to come up there, try and take advantage of the distraction, along with Kittens. No.
Smart. He's smartly killed out to regroup with his team. Looks like we're gonna have a front side push here. They're no longer going water side. Looks like they're gonna go transmitter to try to take over spawn. Maybe we'll see here. No, they're going around the world. No,
LSU's going around the world again.
I don't know what they're doing. I'm lost.
A couple of guys coming in here. Bruja's on the ground level this time. Does not get his Panzer off. Check it out. This is the momentum WWPD needs. At the bottom, here's Elegy backed up by Sage. Get up there quick before the respawn happens. You don't want to deal with that Panzer.
Yeah, they're just they're not cohesive at all here. If I'm Nail, I think I might, well, it's too late now, but I would have paused and made sure everyone's on the same page here.
I think you're right. I mean, WWPD, they're not pushing together as a team. They're not getting the trades. It's almost like they're all playing for themselves.
Pretty much the last ditch effort here. We got a 4-man allied push coming in from first floor UFO. See if they can make it upstairs.
Nice. Kittens is shut down by Nail. Where is the Axis Panzer, though? Bruja locked on him. Watching stairs.
I'm gonna go ahead and call this garbage time now. Their full hold achieved.
30 seconds, sound the timer.
Wait, maybe I spoke too soon. Smoke's got documents.
There he is. Let's get a lock on Smoke real fast. There he is. Oh my God, he's gonna get shut down. Knifey with the return.
I'd call it a moral victory. They got docs there.
They got docs, but
Yeah, not for long.
not for long. It was short-lived.
see.
They made 2 grabs total that round. No time.
See what WWPD can do on defense here, but that's a full hold from Crossbreed, all 12 minutes.
All right, here's the score sheet right here. WWPD, wow, getting destroyed over here. Take a look at that. 67-33. Kind of tells the story.
Yeah, that's they got VIP tickets on the struggle bus right now.
All aboard the struggle bus. Update the old scoreboard right here. That third X with a star means WWPD unable to set the time at all. Setting Crossbreed up easily for the victory right here tonight. All Crossbreed needs to do is get one time set at all. I mean, anything. And they've got the victory. In fact, I think they're guaranteed the victory either way. There's no way for WWPD to get 2 points.
Correct.
And tie this game. Officially, Crossbreed has already won, but in 2CON1CUP series, the points do matter during the regular season. Should these teams wind up on equal footing, round points are going to be the decider as to who's going to get the higher positioning, who's going to get seated a little bit higher in the tournament bracket. It's absolutely critical.
Every round matters.
Every round counts.
See what we got here. We got some LT span incoming, pretty standard.
But in all likelihood here, it's going to be 4-0 based on the way WWPD has been playing, unless they can pull out some magic on defense.
I wouldn't say count them out necessarily. This map is pretty randy. Get some good grabs in. Might see a good time next round.
Crossbreed's doing a much better job on the outside offense. They got the dynamite planted at both sites quickly. I think straight off the first spawn. That's much better than WWPD did first time around. Nice crossfires though. Defensive crossfires up on the hill. Main gate's breached.
Yes. Sage pretty much Gandalf that mountain. Just said you cannot pass.
There's a foul voice on the wind.
Sage is actually now on a 4-man kill streak, 5-man kill streak.
Take a look at Bruja right here. He's been working the Panzer. Here he is, still with Panzer for Team Crossbreed. Works his way towards the main gate off the right side. Looks up, takes some fire. It's gonna go left. Turns around. I'm staying with this guy. What's he doing? He's gonna go up towards the radio room.
And Crossbreed just got shut down on their first push. And 2 were out full.
In fact, flag wasn't even grabbed, was it?
Yeah, we've got a 4-man gate push incoming.
Keeping locked on Bruja.
Kittens is gonna go for the flag solo here.
Luna's now up here, backing Bruja up. Near the radio room, he's going to go up the spiral stairs. Setting up a spawn kill.
Crossbreed is just... They don't even care about flag. They're just attacking UFO room right now.
Spawn kill! Bruja! Fire! For God's sakes! There it is! 1, 2, 3!
Goodness. Bob is
4.
your uncle.
4-man spawn kill. That is exactly what Team Crossbreed needed. This is the momentum. We should see a document grab any moment. Smokes holding down the fort for WWPD. He's going to be outnumbered. Shot from all sides.
And that's their whole team. So,
There are
with a 32-second spawn... Yeah, with a 32-second spawn timer, this is over.
Oh, no! It's not. Nail
Never mind.
in the right position.
I thought that was a 5-man. It was only a 4-man. Oh, and another 3-man.
Knifey's able to pick it up. It's a pistol versus Thompson firefight at the radio room. Knifey works his way around the corner, successfully beating the clock. Great time. 2:54. That has got to be downright debilitating for Team What Would Parcher Do.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty disheartening. But, getting held 12 and only been to hold less than 3. It's got to be a thorn in the side. But last round, you got to look forward to the next round. Every round matters.
Updating the scoreboard right now. Score is 3-0 with Team Crossbreed, large and in charge. And as you pull the old scores down here, take a look at that. You can see 50 kills right here versus 87 for Team Crossbreed. And looking at this side right here, those X's mean WWPD never able to set a single time at all. They've just been playing catch-up and clearly not enough. Score 3-0 as we roll into round number 4. Axis defense going to be WWPD. Got to hold these guys off as long as possible, Alpha.
Looks like some little banter going on in chat. They decided not to run an engineer. It's a bold strategy. See how it works out for them.
Junkie in chat talking about that Panzer kill over there. Let's all stand still and spawn. I agree. I mean, it's like they spawned and they all just kind of stood there for an abnormal amount of time. They set themselves up for that spawn kill. For the massive spawn kill. I mean, Bruja was going to get some shots in, no doubt, but he shouldn't have got the whole team.
Yeah, it's a little excessive to get a 4-man in spawn.
Yeah.
You get 2 seconds of invincibility for a reason.
WWPD. Defense. It's the only war room I've got. Let's crack the code.
1 in right flag.
I got him.
2. 2 more. 3 outside of the front gate.
The voice you hear is Nail.
Yeah, main gate. 2 more main gate. They're coming to flag. 1 more coming to flag.
I got an already over by the truck.
One's going to the transmitter.
Oh, nail. Too aggressive.
Yeah, medic transmitter stairs.
2 more front gate. Did you get the guy going trans stage?
No,
Oh no. Oh, you're on the other side.
he's in transmitter, inside already. On, gotta look for that guy.
Probably a pants. Maybe we should group up.
It's a medic.
Yep.
Check documents.
We're good.
You checked everything?
Not everything, but I don't know where you went. You must be spawning.
Locking on to
Battery
Bruja
low.
right now. Offensive Panzer for Team Crossbreed.
Flag now. They got flag now. Push up and kill yourself.
Nobody's spawned.
Just throw a panzer shot.
Can't get out these fucking windows. I'm too fat.
I don't think WWPD knows.
They got our spawn time. There's a guy right down there, foreigner.
Two of them.
All right.
Panzer shot.
Got an LT.
Bruja
they're
taking
trying to
crucifix
boost.
out.
They're nading us.
One coming up steps from the UFO room. No, he went ducks. He went ducks. We need someone on that.
I'm in the dock room.
That's Knifey
Just
they're
spawn.
talking about. Knifey with a
They
fake.
tried to do the boost too, so watch that.
Boost.
Right in the fucking face.
Good stuff.
Fire just coming out full.
Out of war room. Yeah, Alpha, I think that's the quote of the game right there. Can't get out of the windows. I'm too fat. Check
I'm
out
going that
Knifey.
slim fast. Looks like we got a decent crossbreed push here in the dock room.
Oh, here it comes. Knifey up top.
We've got 2 defenders in here. We'll see how this goes. Oh, perfectly synced actually. Sent 2 into window and 2 down lower.
Brilliant.
Bob's your uncle. They've got docks.
Here's Knifey with a grab. Out the window. The usual. Oh, he's shot in the back. Oh, he's down to 5 health. Do you see that? Medic packs
Yeah.
up the top.
He's running to flag. Hopefully his team spawns. He's got to guard this flag. Got to guard this flag. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is bad.
He's in trouble now. Smoke's on the case.
10
He's only got a
seconds.
pistol. Knifey, what are you doing? Knifey? No, Knifey. You run to your spawn, buddy. Oh, gosh. Maybe trans is clear? Is the transmitter clear is the question.
It must be. It must be. He must have got the call.
Oh, wow.
Why else would you do that? Up the stairs. No, it's not. It's not clear.
It is clear.
Around the corner,
Must have
there it
gotten the
is.
call.
4:25 on the clock by Team Crossbreed. That almost seals the deal for a 4-0 game.
Technology has disconnected. Wow, there's some saltiness detected in the force.
.425 set by Team Crossbreed right there. LG disconnected.
Prepare to fight.
Is he back?
It looks like LG wants no part of trying to beat that 425 time.
The salt is real. Looks like a 5v6 final half of the round right here. WWPD all but giving up, or at least LG. All but giving up at this point. They say, let's just get it over. Even when they are down 1 man, they're still able to get the dynamite planted on the right side very, very quickly. Shouldn't be too hard to do that. There's lots and lots of cover at the main gate for the Allied forces. But it's looking pretty ugly at this point.
That's pretty poor sportsmanship by LG. I'm kind of disappointed in them for doing that, but what can you do? I understand you're down 3-0. Looks like they're going to try to get this plant at flag anyway. At least they're not sitting in spawn. They're still trying.
Well, you know, they're not just down 3-0. I mean, they have been full held every single time, including on UFO. The chances are next to nothing, but at the same time, you have to just push through it and persevere.
I agree, but you know, it's what it is. we're gonna have. Actually, don't know what they're doing. Oh, they slash killed. All right, so we got a big spawn coming in here. All 5 spawned.
Locked on the nail. Not rocking the Panzer this time around. In fact, I don't think they're playing any Panzers. No Panzers.
Bruja still rocking 1.
There he is.
5v6.
Gonna shut nail down. It's all too easy when you're down 1 player like that. Essentially, it's a waiting game at this point. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock with Team WWPD down 1 player. LG leading the game early like that. Very hard to make any progress. I think their only chance to rush for a document grab on the long shot.
Smoke's got himself a nice 3-man here. Clearing things out. Doing some work.
Checking out Bruja. 150 on the clock. Chucking some grenades in. I guess he suspects somebody's up top.
Oh,
in fact, he knows somebody is there.
Grab. Oh,
Nail.
didn't last long.
Meets Tragic's MP40 and comes to a tragic end. Documents. Grabbed and returned. I really didn't expect that to happen. That's actually really good on Nail and WWPD's part. Playing down 1 player and yet still able to sneak in. They didn't go vents either. I mean, what can you say? Good night.
There's not much to say.
Yeah. LG's done. He's not coming back. If you rearrange the letters, it spells go ass beam. All right, go ass beam.
All right, looks like this match is over.
Crossbreed.
Oh, Bruja. Just total disrespect, 5v6. Plowing him with that pans.
Blatant disrespect. 30-second warning on the clock right now. Let's keep our eyes on Nail. He was the one who was able to grab the documents the first time around. 20 seconds remaining. I don't think it's possible, though. He's going to get a nice face shot on Luna around the corner. He's just going for kills at this point. Another fight right here. Going to shut down Kittens. Nail clearly just dominating for his team. 8 seconds remaining. Too little, too late, Alpha. That does it. No time yet again by WWPD. Unable to beat the clock. Crossbreed taking a perfect 4-0 victory right here tonight.
Oh, server just crashed, I believe.
And crashing the server. The saltiness was real. It was so real, it got into the circuitry of the server and crashed it right here tonight. Not good. Alpha, 4-0 victory. All too easy for Team Crossbreed. WWPD, I think we expected it to be a whole lot closer than this. I think they played well, particularly on Assault, and then they just completely lost it going into UFO. What were the big mistakes that you saw?
I don't like to look for faults, rather I like to give credit where credit is due. I think Crossbreed's...
Well, what went right?
Well, I think Crossbreed's been scrimming a lot, and you can't take away in-game time, whereas I think WWPD hasn't really put in a lot of time, and that's a huge factor, activity level. So credit to Crossbreed for being on the same page and executing.
Yeah, that's one of the big differences between these teams here. I mean, WWPD, they're kind of a fresh squad of experienced guys. They have been playing together. They have been scrimming constantly. And yet, you look at Crossbreed, we've seen that team in almost that exact same lineup in every single cup, going all the way back to that rebooting cup, the, what did we call it? Not Legacy, the Anniversary Cup, back in 2012. And of course, they've been playing earlier than that. You get that cohesiveness, you get those calls, those strats down, and it's very hard to compete with that sort of a thing.
I concur. You can't substitute chemistry, and like I said, in-game time builds chemistry. So if you don't spend the time in-game,
Right.
you're not going to build that.
It just takes time. I mean, WWPD, it's early in their team, and it's early in the series. Don't count them out fully quite yet. I mean, we've seen some pretty big plays. In fact, Nail was on fire with that Panzer and also with the sniper rifle for a little while there. The team has got some talent.